guys. Welcome to a very interesting edition. Um, no Home Cook Streamcast. And actually, the Home Cook Streamcast is going to be taking a break for a while. Okay? Yes. Um, we're going to return in January on the first Saturday. So, the Home Cook Streamcast is done. But we have a familiar face returning back to the scene, Mr. Albert's voice.
Thank you for the introduction, Lennon, and thank you for inviting me to do this with you. I'm excited to talk about this and talk about tamales, which is one of my favorite foods. So, yeah, let's do this.
All right. Yes. So, let's go ahead and talk about tamales for a second, Albert.
hmm
What do you know about tamales?
Uh, they can be served in different ways, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and tamales they're different and they vary on the state that probably your parents are from. Any because each Mexican state, I'm sure, I've tried tamales, which are, from Sinaloa, and I've tried, and I always grew up around tamales that are from Durango, which is the place where my parents are from.
Mm-hmm.
So, ingredients and, ingredients will vary, meat will vary, how they're going to cook it, what meat they're going to put on. And also, you got some people, doing some crazy ideas like, pumpkin tamales and stuff like that. So that's what I know about tamales.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's a good thing you pointed that out. But yes, um, tamales are, of course, a staple in the uh, Hispanic and Latino household, right?
hmm
So let's talk about it for a second. So, how many, by looking at my picture, well, the thumbnail that I tried to put up earlier, how many, how many tamales do you think there are?
Like in general,
Yeah, how many kinds?
two kinds.
Yes, and yes, he's right. There are two kinds. One is the one that we are known for, which is the one that uses the husks. Okay.
hmm
The other one is more popular in many parts of Mexico and many parts of Mexico, and those are the banana leaf ones.
Oh, to be honest with you, I've never seen those ones.
Yeah, those are really those are not common here because we rarely ever see them. Usually, you'll see our tias or abuelas make them.
Yeah.
Those 90% of the time take only masa.
Oh,
hmm And there's a way you can eat those, and that is of course with mole,
oh, cool.
mm-hmm. chile, and some people will also fill up with meat too.
Oh,
So
okay.
let's go ahead and let's look at um, the history of a tamale. So let me go ahead and pull up a page. Okay, let's Here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Look at that.
Trying to get that article up there, Lennon.
Yeah, I already got it up.
Oh, all right, good.
Okay, now we're going to apply screen share. Any comments yet? All right, Chrome. Okay, hold on. Let me go back over here.
There we go.
Here, let me pull this full screen up. There we go. All right. You want to go ahead and read it?
Absolutely. A tamale is a traditional Mesoamerican dish made of masa or dough, starchy and usually corn-based, which is steamed in a corn husk or a banana leaf. The wrapping can either be discarded prior to eating or used as a plate. Tamales can tamales can be filled with meats, cheeses, fruits, vegetables, chiles, or any preparation according to taste, and both the filling and the cooking liquid may be seasoned. Tamales tamale is an ang anglicized, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anglicized version of the Spanish word tamal, plural tamales. Tamal comes from a what? Sorry, I'm getting a little dyslexic. Nahuati tamali. I sounded like somebody from Michoacan. Nahuati tamali. I'm kidding. The English tamale is a back formation of tamales, which with English speakers interpreting the e part of part of stem as part of the stem rather than a part of a plural suffix s.
Let's see. There's more, right?
Um, yeah, there's more like in the bottom.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want me to read where it says origin or Mexico?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll just go with origin. Tamales originated in Mesoamerica as early as 18,000 to 5,000 BC. The preparation of tamales is likely to have spread from the indigenous culture in Mexico and Guatemala to the rest of Latin America. According to archaeologists Carl Taub, William Satin, and David Stewart, tamales may date from the year 100 AD. They found pictorial references in the mural of San Bartolo in Petén, Guatemala. The Aztec and Maya civilization, as well as the Olmec and Toltec before them, used tamales as easily portable food for hunting trips and for traveling large distances, as well as supporting their armies. Tamales were also considered sacred as it is food of the gods. Aztec, Maya, Olmeca, and Tolteca all considered themselves to be people of corn, and so tamales played a large part in their rituals and festivals. Pre-Columbian Mexico, pre-Columbian Mayas. In the pre-Columbian era, the Mayas ate tamales and often served them at feasts and festivals. The classic Maya hieroglyph for tamales has been identified on pots and other objects dating back to the classic era, 200 to 1000 CE, although it is likely they were eaten much earlier. While tortillas are the basis for the contemporary Maya diet, there is remarkably little evidence for tortilla production among the classic period Maya. A lack of griddles in the archaeological record suggests that the primary foodstuff of the Mesoamerican diet may have been the tamale, a cooked vegetal wrap mass of maize maize dough. Tamales are cooked without the use of ceramic technologies, and therefore the form of the tamale is thought to predate the tortilla. Similarities between the two maize products can be found both in both the ingredients and preparation techniques and the linguistic. Scroll down for me, please. There are a little more up. And ambiguity exhibited by the Pan Mayan term "wa," referring to a basic daily consumed maize product that can refer to either tortillas or tamales.
So, with that being said, basically that was a bunch of words.
Yeah.
But yes, okay. So that is actually the history of Atama. Now, we were talking about earlier about, you basically said that there are several types
Mm-hmm.
of tamales, okay? They are, these days, people are just adding and adding and adding things to them now. Before, we all knew only about the ones with the meat and then the chicken. And now, and now people put bean and cheese and
Yeah, bean and cheese. I even like the ones with the beans. They're very delicious.
hmm Now you have people putting fruit, pumpkin,
Yeah, fruit, pumpkin,
cream cheese.
cream cheese. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did like an ice cream tamale. Just imagine that with cream cheese like on the inside, and then they put like a one scoop of vanilla ice cream with dulce de leche.
Oh, that wouldn't be a good thing.
No,
They'd
I
have
bet.
to they'd have to
Yeah,
get dehydrated stuff.
yeah, and also because we're the only country that Americanizes other people's traditional foods. So
There you go. There you go. See,
Mason would rant about that if he were here.
I know Mason would rather up here. Speaking of which, I wonder where that boy is. Probably doing something. Oh, Mason, you're missing out, buddy. But yes, so let's talk about the ingredients, the main ingredients of a tamal, Albert.
Hmm.
The first thing is, of course, the cover,
Yeah,
which is either the banana leaf or the corn husk.
yeah.
Now, the corn husk is actually one that's very bright yellow. It's corn husk that comes from the corn.
Hmm.
And it has to literally dry and change color in order for them to turn that white color. They're then stored into bags and then sold everywhere.
Hmm.
Then you have your filling, which is the base of it, which is your masa or your your cornmeal, your instant corn flour dough.
Yeah.
There are people that actually do add, believe it or not, flour into their mixture because it says it's supposed to make them fluffier.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I heard about that.
hmm Then you have again whatever filling you want to put in.
Your filling can either be, it could be cheese, meat. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, yeah. I got meat. I got the
Meat,
cheese and
chicken.
chicken. You could even put like fruits or vegetables. Like one of the like one of those peas that they would put in a panini, you know?
Yeah, carne asada.
Carne asada.
Sorry, I just
To be honest, with carne asada, it wouldn't, be. I don't think carne asada would be very, it wouldn't mix well with a tamale because with a carne asada, it's a little bit more tougher to eat, and you want something light, you want something soft inside of a tamale, so I wouldn't go with the carne asada inside of it.
true, true. That's actually true. Hmm. So, um, and that's it. And then you have your bean and cheese and poblano and jalapeno, whatever. And
Hmm.
it also depends on your spice level. Now, the meat can either be uh, made with sauce, either red or green.
Yeah, red or green. A lot of the tamales that I eat, they're the chila's red.
Yes. And sometimes people will even take an extra step and actually use the puree of the chile that they made. They'll add it to the masa.
Yeah.
Hmm. That just gives it a little bit more flavor and a little bit more color. Now, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the um. Oh, oh, Mr. Pink. Okay. Anyways, hey Arzone, hey Josh, hey everybody. Um, but
Oh, what's up, everybody? What's up, our zone? What's up, Mr. Paint?
Mr. Paint again. Hello, Mr. Paint. But yes, what was he talking about, Albert?
I think you were talking about the different types of tamales
Yes.
and the ingredients that they would use. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, great. You dropped the leg quarter.
No, I dropped a drumstick.
Oh no, the chicken's gonna get mad at you. Pick it up. Well, thank you, Mr. Payne. I appreciate that. For a second or two, I thought you were Mr. Dirt Mason, but I would have sent the link to you right away, buddy. Mason, get in here. And for the record, guys, no, a tamale pie is not tamale. Okay. Yeah, people think that making tamale pie is supposed to resemble a tamale. Tamale.
Happy taco to the both of you. Oh, happy taco to you too.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh. Happy taco. Happy taco. Nice, nice, Josh. Okay, so, and so, can you tell? Let's talk about something here. Can you tell the difference between commercially made and homemade tamales?
That's a great question. I think I mean, I never had any experience with commercial tamales, but if I ever do, I would know right off the bat that they would not use the same ingredients as your mother or your grandmother or any other relative would make at home because because a lot of corporations, they like to lie to the people and say that, oh, we're doing this authentic. So I don't think the commercial tamales would be any good or have any legitimacy whatsoever because they use other ingredients just to make more, just to make more profit.
Woo! Yes, you're correct, Albert. That's exactly one of the reasons. Another reason too is you also wanna look at the packaging and
Yeah.
the size. Okay. Now, grocery stores. This is how you can tell that they are commercially made. If they're vacuum sealed,
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen that.
they're vacuum sealed, and also too, they're smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they also don't take that long to cook.
Yep.
Now, regular, traditional tamales are thicker and thicker,
Yes.
and they well, they're just awesome.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Mr. Paint is in here. Josh is in here. Okay. Okay, thank you, Josh.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Arzone.
What's Mr. Paint saying? There's a what?
Arzone Games and Vlogs. Oh no, Mr. Paint is
Mhm.
just Mr. Paint.
Well, what do you say? There's an old what? Ah. Oh.
Stupid people outside your home.
I know, right?
I got to deal with that on a regular basis.
Hmm. Oh, it says there's an old commercial. There's an old commercial. It's called yes, delicious tamales. Yes, and actually we have, believe it or not, a place called Delicious Tamales.
Where in San Antonio?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Okay. You can even tell by the taste that they're between commercial and homemade.
Yep.
Here's what you don't do, all right, people? You do not add chili powder to your masa and sit and call it a day.
Exactly.
Some people do that.
Yeah. I wonder why, but it's just lame, If you're gonna make a tamale, at least make it right.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Okay, we got two people watching. I might be getting comments from everybody else. I think so far I have YouTube comments. Oh look! Oh no, that's Mr. Paint. Mr. Paint, would you like to come in here, Mr. Paint? Okay, um, so let's talk about the process. So, first thing you have to do is cook your meat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and nowadays cooking the meat can be you can go the traditional way, which is of course boiling it for hours and hours and hours with whatever you want to add to it.
Mm-hmm.
The key is that you clean your broth as it cooks, and you use that same broth. You don't discard it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, Technology has advanced so much that we can even use our slow cookers, our crock pots,
Yes.
or our pressure cookers.
Well, yeah, the pressure cookers,
Mm-hmm.
including that power pressure cooker, where
Yeah, the Instapot. Mm-hmm.
yeah, where I've seen so much, and they say, "Oh, this is better than any of the things that you would buy that you see at Macy's," and they're so convincing.
It's okay. Yeah, it's actually a useful tool. Okay. Um, but yes, it does take a while for it to cook. Okay. And it can vary from like hours and hours and hours. Okay. Um, Once it's done, you let it cool, and then you shred it, or you can cut it into chunks or bite-sized pieces. Man, many people like to fry the meat up just for a little extra, flavor.
Hmm.
Now, the sauce uses dry, dehydrated peppers. Like chile guajillo, chile ancho, all those types of dried chili flakes. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, some people might go out of their way to even add one or two chipotle peppers too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Those are known as tamales and salsa roja. Now, the green ones are the ones with the tomatillos, the jalapenos, cilantro, and whatever else.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Now, your dough can be made two different ways. Okay, it can either be
Hmm.
used with this thing called maseca, which
Oh
is
yeah, I've heard of Maceta.
maseca is an instant corn flour. Okay, okay, or you can always get prepared masa and use that, but also doctor it up a little bit.
Hmm.
Okay, so there are two ways that you can make them. Now, how do people get that, that fluffy consistency? Well, you need some fat, okay? And some people like to use manteca.
Yeah, I've heard of it, and I've seen it.
Hmm. Now, some people will either melt it or what they'll do, and this is a very important step, you have to whip the manteca.
Yeah.
Hmm. Until it's like um it's like a sour whipped cream kind of consistency. And you'll notice that it'll change from a white to like a yellowish type of color, and that's when you know it's ready. Some people will even use shortening. But you want to use a solid fat. Okay. Woohoo! Christmas music. Are you outside?
No, I don't see anything in the private chat.
No, I said I hear Christmas music outside over there.
Oh, oh, nice.
No, coming from your end.
Oh, it's not Christmas music. It's actually music from Masha and the Bear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm. So yeah, so you have to, and then what you do is water, um, you add water or your broth until you get the right consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Also want to add baking powder and salt, and you just want to again mix it up until it is proper consistency. And many people have many methods of testing the masa de tamal. First, they put it in water, and if it floats up, it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once it's ready, you let it rest for a while for everything to dehydrate, for everything to hydrate. Then you get your line together. Now, the husks come in a package, and what you need to know is that when you get the husks, okay, you want to remove them, give them a good rinse for any like little bugs or debris, and
Mm-hmm.
then you put them in either a sink or a big pot of boiling water, and then you let them sit there for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then you drain them, and then you just wait until they are ready to be used.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the way it works is you you grab you line up your station with the the husk, okay? Then your dough, your masa, then your filling.
Mm-hmm.
A pan that you're going to put them on. You might want to put a pan either the pan that you're going to put the leaves that the corn husk that have the masa on, and then your meat. And they always say it's always good to have family helping out
Yeah.
because it does take a process. Okay. Then the, the husk, um, it has two sides. It has a smooth side and a rough side. The smooth side is where you want to spread your masa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want to spread enough. Some people will put more, some people will put less, some people will be accurate. And there's many techniques to, to spreading your masa. You could do it with a spoon. I've heard people use plastic wrap.
Yeah.
I've even heard people using a tortilla press.
No.
Hmm. And that's actually, that last one is actually like the easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you have that done, you add your filling, and then you fold it in half. You fold it one side, you fold the other, and then you bring the corners up. Then the type of pot you use. Okay. Um, you can use a steamer, which is a big pot with, of course, that thing with holes in the inside. Or you could even use a big pot with a steamer basket or a colander big enough to to fit everything. Now, many people say to add coins to the bottom of the pot so that way you'll know that the water's boiling. You fill it up
Mm-hmm.
with like um, 1 to 2 quarts of water. You put the little thing in, then you add something to the middle, like a heat-proof plate, and then when you are done making your tamales, you want to stand them up.
Yeah.
And all around into a circle. Okay. Once you have that done, um, you'll then whatever leaves you have left, your whatever corn husk you have left, you'll add some to the top, and then you'll add either a cheesecloth or towel, and then you'll also add the lid. And they usually take from 45 minutes to 1.5 hours, depending on how
Oh,
many depending on how many you have and the
yeah.
thickness. Okay. Now, adding water, you don't want to add you don't want to add it directly to the top of the tamal. You want to literally add it to the side of the pot if you run out of water. Now, when you first cook them, you are going to bring them to a rapid boil for a couple of minutes. Then you're going to turn it down to like medium low, and you're going to let them continue simmering for that 45 to half an hour or an hour and a half. Okay, don't do it too high or you'll run out of water.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Now, how do you know when it's done?
Uh, I don't know if I. Oh, okay. So, in my opinion, to know if it's done, it will probably be, if the temperature is well or not. Like if it's nice and hot and steamy, well, you know that it's going to be good. But if it's cold and kind of overly mushy, then no, it's not going to cut it.
Actually, close, buddy.
Oh.
You know when it's done when again we use the smooth side of the husk. You know when it's done
Mm-hmm.
when it comes off of the husk.
Oh, yeah.
hmm That's when you know your tamal is done.
Yep.
If it if it still does not come off clean, then you're gonna put it in for like maybe 10 to 15 minutes more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, whew, there's always there's also people that are dedicated to making tamales.
Yeah.
hmm The women are known as tamaleras. hmm These are women that are really dedicated to making tamales each and every day for for sale.
Oh.
hmm Yep, that's all they do. Now, they're not really that popular. They're not that popular year round, only at certain birthday parties, but they're most popular during the holidays.
Yeah.
hmm Christmas is one of them. Thanksgiving is another.
Yeah. Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Those are the two holidays where, me and my family, we always, eat tamales.
Let me ask you this: do you eat tamales until you explode?
Well, I do eat a lot of tamales whenever, I'm around them, but, I don't eat so much that I explode.
But they some of them are addicting,
Yeah, they are addicting.
and leftovers are always good.
Yep, leftovers are bomb.
Yes. And what drink goes great with a tamal?
Hmm, probably, limonada, lemonade. That would go fantastic.
hmm But it's mostly popular to be eaten in the morning with some coffee.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I do eat tamales with coffee, and it's always good.
hmm Yes, yes. uh, but yeah. So tamales, tamales. Now, some people make them hot or picoso,
Yeah.
and what's your favorite tamal, Albert? You just said it, right?
Well, I don't think it would have to be, with meat, no, beef. I like beef tamales with red sauce inside of them. I like those
Mm-hmm.
very much.
Mm-hmm. I do too. The,
Nice.
I've never tried the. I've only tried the bean ones once, but
Oh, I do like the bean tamales as well. They're very, very good.
mhm. Many cities also have tamale parties,
Oh yeah,
hmm where where they invite the community to either show them how to make tamales or participate in tamale making festival.
yeah.
Some even have contests.
Oh,
Hmm and just a disclaimer: no, the candy hot tamale is not a tamale.
I know. Man, people they always try to do something stupid with tamales.
It is not a candy. Now, there's also tamales in a can.
Oh yeah. Oh, oh. I don't. I don't think I've seen tamales in a can.
Mhm.
I've only seen them with bags, but no, I don't. I've never seen them. I don't even know if that's a good idea. And let me go on my computer because my phone is about to die. So I'll be
Oh,
right back.
alrighty.
So hold on.
Ah, he left me alone. Ah, come on.
I'm back.
There we go. What happened to your picture?
Well, it's because there wasn't a great picture, so I just put it blank. But if you want me to show my face, I will.
I mean, yeah. I mean, go ahead. It's up to you, bud. Albert.
Lennon, stupid thing. My stupid camera is always malfunctioning right now.
Ah, Mr. Jelly Biscuit. Tomorrow they're supposed to make a final decision.
Yeah, but unfortunately, dark turkey meat can't do anything about it. You know.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mason, but you about to lose your job. And I'm talking about the food decision election job. I'm not talking about your real job because you're a great worker at your real job. Okay, just disclaimer.
No.
Mason's gonna be like, wait, why? Oh my goodness. All right, so let's watch a video.
Wait, what?
Let's watch a video.
Watch my video?
No, let's watch a video.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll look at some pictures.
Yeah.
I want to thank you again. You did a great job in those 2 debates. No,
Oh.
debate number 1, and then the victory stream.
Oh, thank you, Lennon.
I love how you roasted Mason.
I roasted him so ugly.
I like when you made fun of his crying. The election was rigged.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at. Let's see. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull up screen share. Oh, by the way, I'm the viewer that's watching.
Oh. Because the freaking people won't watch it, unfortunately, you know.
I know.
En un ratito, ¿ok, mamá? Estoy haciendo un live stream con alguien. Esta mañana. Tiene mucho que ver. Sorry about the Lennon is because I just had to communicate with my mom for a little.
Okay. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's. Where are we? We're at 9 minutes. Okay. This is a recipe. Tamales. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at this one. I think this is from. Oh, this is from Tasty. How to make. Well, this isn't telling. Oh, here we go. Oops, sorry, that's the news channel. Ah! Okay, go back. Sorry, I don't want to get a copyright check from the news channel. uh oh. We're having a problem, Albert.
Ah, that sucks.
Guess your headphones are malfunctioning, sir.
What, your headphones or?
No, yours.
Oh.
That's an idea. Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just. We won't do the video. We'll just look at pictures.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Albert,
Oh, huh?
there is a weird sound coming from your end, sir.
Oh. Do you want me to? Do you want me to? I'll mute myself when I come back.
Okay.
All right. Can you now hear me? Much better.
A little bit.
All right. Stupid microphone. Not wearing any headphones. I'm just using the crappy speakers.
Oh. There we go. Now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No, the sound came back again, buddy.
Oh, my stupid. Is it much better now?
I still can hear the sound, buddy.
Oh, all right. Well, let me go, and then I'll come back. Okay.
All righty. Let's see. Meantime, I'm going to. There we go.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
There we go.
What was wrong with it?
No, I mean, I wasn't wearing any headphones, but if I had headphones, then I would still, be on the stream, flawlessly.
Hey, nice picture.
Oh, thank you.
All righty. Let's look at some. Oh, cool. All right. We have lots of. Ooh. Okay. Let me go ahead and. I should also mention too, Albert, that some people like to use the Americanized version of a. Some people like to use chili, like chili con carne, and cheese on top of their tamales. Some people like to top off their tamales like that. With chili and cheese. Huh? Can you hear me, Albert?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. All right, we're going to look at some pictures. Let's see, I think we have. Ooh, good. All right, let me go ahead and bring this to full screen so we can look at the picture. Woohoo! Look, there's this one.
That one?
Yep.
Hey, nice little around plate of tamales. Not bad at all.
It says Piccolo's presents.
Hmm.
Ooh, tamale Wonderland.
Wait, what?
Tamale
Oh,
Wonderland.
oh, Estonia magazine.
All right, let's look at this one.
Hmm.
Ooh, Mexican tamales and characteristics of them, of their fillings.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
We have all these types of tamales here. Woohoo! Ooh, look at this one. This one's big. Hold on, I just lost it. Uh, okay, remember the fruit ones I was telling you about?
Wait, what?
Remember the fruit ones I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm, Someone gave, someone gave me three types of tamales and one Facebook post.
Oh,
Oh, that's crazy. All right, let's go. Okay. Ooh, there's tamale. Wikipedia. So, Albert, who do you think makes the best tamales?
um, is it fine if I say my mom makes the best tamales?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think she makes the best tamales because they're very. They just taste so delicious, and just feels and it feels very nice when when you put it in your mouth. I love it. I love them.
Yeah. See, these are all the types of tamales. Now, tomorrow we're going to be talking about something else. We're going to be talking about enchiladas tomorrow, which usually is accompanied with beef.
Hmm.
I'll try to have Mason on tomorrow or somebody. But yeah, um, I also should mention too that, like I did say that earlier, that technology has made things so easier. So many people not only
Yeah.
use their hands to make the masa, some even use the mixer.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm. The food processor for the filling. Some people like to make the filling more thicker or
Mm-hmm.
thinner.
Yep.
Some people will even cook the chile. And some people, sometimes some people, they won't even cook them immediately. They'll just freeze them and then cook them the next day,
Mm-hmm.
or refrigerate them, or for when they need it. You even have a tamale steamer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hmm. Uh-huh. So I think that is probably going to do it for tonight's edition. This is the first day of FOODMAS, and guys, the 12th day of FOODMAS came out really well. Anything you want to say, Albert?
Yeah. Like I said again, again, thank you again, Leonard, for inviting me down here tonight. And it's always a good time, when we talk about delicious foods and stuff like that. So I want to appreciate
Hmm.
you for inviting me.
Yes, and guys, make sure you tune in January 20th for Albert's inauguration.
Yep.
He is going to.
And
Mhm.
and on January 20th, that live stream might get the most 911 calls because there's going to be a roast going down on that day.
Oh, yes. Somebody might have to call Dr. Phil to the stage,
Yes.
and and Judge Juice. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. And guys, Merry Foodmas. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the second or 11th day of Foodmas. Bye, everybody.
See you later, everybody.